Good morning, students. This is our next lecture in chapter Biomolecules. Now, in this chapter, we will learn about RNA, ribonucleic acid. Now, see, RNA is another nucleic acid which is found in living organisms or in their cells. In most organisms, it is not found to be hereditary material. But in case of some viruses, for example TMV, means tobacco mosaic virus, it is an hereditary material. Means in short, RNA is of two types. One is cellular RNA and second one is hereditary RNA or genetic RNA. It is also consist with polynucleotide chain but in single strand form only, except retrovirus and wound tumor virus. It consists of ribose sugar, and in previous lecture we have seen about DNA, which consists of deoxyribose sugar. So these are the some basic differences between DNA and RNA. Now on the screen you are looking the structure of RNA, which is single stranded structure of RNA. In RNA you will see thymine, nitrogen base replaced by uracil. Purines and pyrimidines ratio is not equal in RNA because of its single stranded nature. This strand is also folded upon itself in certain regions or entirely also. This folding helps RNA for its stability. So this is basic or introductory part of RNA, and on the screen you are looking the structure of RNA. See there, nitrogen base uracil, then ribose sugar and phosphate bonding together form nucleotide which forms RNA, and RNA is an single stranded structure you are looking on the screen. Now we will see about types of RNA. Formerly we have seen there are major two types, cellular RNA and genetic RNA. Now we will see types of RNA, but which are cellular types of RNA. So number one, mRNA. On the screen you are looking the structure of mRNA, means messenger RNA. It carries genetic information for arranging amino acids in definite sequence. It is in a linear form and constitute 3% of total cellular RNA. A messenger RNA molecule carries information to form a complete polypeptide chain. Is called cistron. Its size is depend on size of message it contains. Its synthesis begins at 5' end of DNA strand and terminates at 3' end. On the screen you are looking the structure of mRNA, which is consisting of cistron, and we just discussed a mRNA molecule carries information to form complete polypeptide chain is called cistron. At both ends you are looking 5' end and 3' end of mRNA. So this is the structure of mRNA. Now next we will see about rRNA. On the screen you are looking the structure of rRNA, means ribosomal RNA. It forms 50 to 60% part of ribosomes and accounts for 80 to 90% of total cellular RNA. It is synthesized in a nucleus. Scientist Kurland in 1960 discovered ribosomal RNA. He shown that ribosomal RNA coiled here and there due to intra-chain complementary base pairing. So on the screen also you are looking the structure of ribosomal RNA. You are looking there. Somewhere ribosomal RNA is coiled and somewhere it is single strand. So where it is coiled, you will see its structure or its bonding is complementary. So this is about ribosomal RNA. Now next type of RNA is tRNA. See on the screen the structure of tRNA. This model is also known as cloverleaf model of tRNA. tRNA means transfer RNA. It is much smaller, consists of 70 to 80 nucleotides. It is also single-stranded, but total number of complementary base sequences after pairing, it is shaped like clover leaf. So also called as clover leaf model of tRNA, which is present on the screen. And this clover leaf model of tRNA is described by the scientist Holly in 1965. Each tRNA can take a particular amino acid. It shows DHU arm means dihydroxyuracil arm or dihydroxyuracil loop, also called amino acid recognition site, amino acid binding site, then also consisting anticodon loop or codon recognition site, then consist of ribosome recognition site. So these are the sites which are present on the tRNA. On anticodon loop of tRNA, 3 unpaired nucleotides are present which are called as anticodons. See, at the basal site of tRNA or at the base of tRNA, you are looking the 3 unpaired anticodons. Anticodons which pairs with codons present on mRNA. This specific amino acid attached to 3' end in acceptor stem of tRNA, and which helps in this way in the formation of protein or also in the process of protein synthesis. So in this lecture we have seen about RNA, its structure, its description, and different types of RNA, their structure, function, etc. Now on the screen there are some questions. So on the basis of this information or by attending this lecture, you have to solve the questions which are present on the screen. Definitely all of students, I know you are able or you will see or you will say the answers of following questions. See, first describe the structure of DNA molecule as proposed by Watson and Crick. In previous lecture we have discussed about the structure of DNA, its base pairing, its nature, its structure, its function, etc. So first question definitely you will solve or you will discuss. Second question, difference between DNA and RNA. Because of following are the points, with the help of this point you have to differentiate between DNA and RNA. Sugar and base, sugar and phosphate, phosphate and base, or sugar only. So with the help of these options you will differentiate between DNA and RNA. Third question, differentiate between DNA and RNA. Here briefly you have to discuss or you have to write what are the differences between DNA and RNA. Now we have completed the topic DNA also and RNA also. So you have to differentiate between DNA and RNA. Next question, what is nucleotide? Definitely you all are knowing nucleotides, where they are present, what's their function, what they're forming. And next, how is it formed? Mention the names of nucleotides. So in previous topic or in this topic, you all are now familiar with the word nucleotide, their types, etc. So here we have finishing our this topic, that is RNA. Here, if you have any doubt, any problems or curiosity, then ask me on my personal number also. And while attending this lecture, you have to take your textbook, your notebook. Concentrate to your textbook, notebook. Also concentrate on screen of mobile, etc. And solve the questions provided by your subject teacher. Note down on your notebook and send to your subject teacher. So for any problem or curiosity, contact to your subject teacher. Thank you.